Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Navjot Talks. This is Navjot, a registered practical nurse in Canada. I came from India as a student and then I got my license. I made so many mistakes, I just did not want you people to repeat those mistakes. That's why I made this channel. I'm not a consultant, I'm not an agent, but my motive is to help all the international students, to help all the international people to have a beautiful career in Canada. So, in this video, I'm going to give you some information regarding the IENCAP exam. IENCAP is an exam which is conducted by the Touchstone Institution, and if you are a nurse, you might have applied to get the RN eligibility, but the board of registration, the authority, the higher board, the provincial board, whatever you can call to that body, for example, CNO in Ontario, it might have asked you to go for IENCAP exam in order to get the eligibility to write your RN NCLEX exam. To make it easy, I just give you an example. A nurse who is a registered nurse in India with a bachelor's degree in nursing might not be able to get the eligibility to write the RN exam in Canada because there's a difference in the level of the care provided in both the countries. The Indian bachelor's degree is not equivalent to the Canadian bachelor's degree, though it's a bachelor's degree, but the curriculum is totally different. The internal, the things, the clinical placements, the internships, those kind of things, they make it difficult for the international nurses to have the eligibility to write the exam directly. So the board might give you two options. One is go for additional education. The other one is IENCAP. Most of the nurses don't want to go for additional education because it can cost you a lot of money, as well as it will also take a lot of time from your life. So they go for this shortcut. This pathway is not an easy pathway because the curriculum is different. You don't have any experience in Canada. You don't know how to talk with the patients in Canada. You don't know how to do the things in Canada. That's why it becomes the toughest thing for you. In IENCAP exam, there are two parts. One is OSCE, the Objective Structured Clinical Examination. The other one is MCQ. In the OSCE part, they give you 12 stations and each station is for 30 minutes. You have to complete all the 12 stations. You have to demonstrate whatever they ask you in 12 stations. And again, in MCQ, there are 97 questions and you have to score 70% in that part. Altogether, you have to pass both the exams in order to pass the IENCAP exam. So, if you fail in this exam, let's say you fail, I don't want to say you fail, let's say a candidate fails in OSCE, but he's sufficient enough to pass the MCQ part and he got the desired score in MCQ, but the candidate is failed overall. So this is an exam which you have to pass in the first attempt, and both the parts are needed to be finished on the same day. Both the stations and the MCQ, they both are conducted on the same day, and you have to pass the exam altogether, both the parts on the same day in the first attempt. So there is only one chance to pass this exam. A lot of nurses, they don't really have the idea of how they have to start preparation for this exam, and they just randomly go and appear for this exam. But if the chance is gone, then you have to go for additional education again. So what do you have to do? You need to search the provincial body, for example, CNO's website. On that website, there are competencies, the RN competencies. Those are the competencies which are also known as the gaps. When you have your report, you might have got some gaps. Altogether, there are 100 gaps. Some students have 20 gaps, some have 50, some have 100. Start your preparation for this exam. But I would always recommend you to go for two programs. Why? Because when you come here as a student, you already want to pay a lot of money to an institution or a college. Why not to go for something which is valuable? So go for the colleges and programs which will help you to get rid of going into all these things. I have some videos in which I have given a lot of information regarding the colleges, the programs, and if you do like that, it's sure that your life will be much better as compared to mine. I made a lot of mistakes, that's why I don't want you to repeat those mistakes. I will come again with another video on another good topic. And till then, don't forget to watch all my other videos. And if you don't know, I have an account on Instagram with the name Navjot Talks. That's my only account which is related to this nursing videos and other stuff. And sometimes I cannot reply to your messages. So I always say post your queries on the YouTube channel so that whenever I give a reply to one person, that is beneficial for everyone because a lot of students, they have same type of queries. I will meet you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and press the like button if you like my work. Till then, take care. Bye.